Coach, the Warriors came out with a really strong first quarter. You guys seem to play some pretty even basketball from that point. Just how hard was it to really get back into this one after that deficit?
Yeah, no, obviously that was everything, and then you got to make all the great plays and all the shots and get all the calls and all the 50-50 balls and all that, and then they're just one or two shots from breaking the game open again. So that was pretty much the story of the game. It just blew us out in the first quarter.
And Ant only had 4 points in that first half and seemed to find that rhythm in the second half. How do you think he found it and really got into a good flow?
He started attacking a little bit more, certainly was a little more aggressive in his second half than he was in the first half. So,
Chris, has the biggest challenge for the first 20 games or so just been finding some sort of mentality and edge that to match the other team's intensity?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's just been, when we start well, we play well. That's kind of been the recipe for us right now. And for the most part, when we start well, we play well. And we don't, we always are chasing the game. Tonight was a classic example of that. So,
any idea like how you can find that or where that needs to come from going forward here?
It's got to come from those guys right now. Just a little bit more, effort, a little bit more locked in on the details. Not so much as worried about offense, more worried about defense.
From the defensive breakdowns, are you seeing more mental errors than physical ones, or is it?
Well, right now, I'm seeing is the lack of ability to contain the ball. That's the biggest thing for us. So.
That's not. They don't really have like a young starting lineup or anything like that, and yet they even came in the first few minutes and clearly were like, we're going to run at them every single play. Mm-hmm. Do you guys kind of understand at this point that because of the perception, like? That's going to be every single team that's going to try to do that on you? Yeah,
we talk about it every single game. We talked about before the season, everybody was going to run. They play at the fastest pace in the league, so it's no surprise they've been doing it for years. They just got loose early. A couple turnovers, a couple missed shots, and then they're off.
There's a couple times where it seems like guys are playing like in between coming to get the rebound and getting back. Then there's just a hesitancy there at this point between which direction to go.
Rebounding?
Yeah, offensively. Like there was one where it's a loose ball that pops out. Don't get that, but guys are also on their heels. So then even when they get that rebound, they're off too. Like a little bit of in between almost, like not committing to one thing or another. Like how do you?
I think the one play I think you might be talking about was Kyle. Yeah. Kyle was at the jump circle. He he thought he was the guy back, so just you're not going to charge up, and if you don't get it, then there is nobody else back. So yeah.
Chris, you mentioned the perimeter defense there, and obviously Austin starts tonight because Jaden couldn't play. But is he a person you could see yourself looking to going forward here, even once guys are
absolutely
back healthy?
Yep. Yeah, we need more guys that are willing to go out there and kind of defend and make all the efforts necessary in these matchups. So,
and then offensively, when he is out there, a lot of the times when it was just kind of like the bit rolls, what do you want to see from Austin offensively when he's more so out there for perimeter defense?
I think he's been playing well offensively. He's been really staying committed to a shot when it's there, playing within the flow, driving when he has opportunities to do so. I've been very pleased with his offense. So.
What's the challenge in, you want to get Austin more minutes, but it's not really the guys in the second unit who aren't doing those things? So now you're looking at, do you look at taking minutes away from the starting guys then if it's getting Austin more minutes?
I think, you have to look at starting your rotation even earlier. So.